Hi, welcome to this screencast on the topic of triangulation, which is designed for graduate students who are new to qualitative research. Upon completion of this module, you are expected to be able to define triangulation, describe the purpose of triangulation, articulate different types of triangulation and give examples, and explain the advantages and practical difficulties of doing triangulation. First of all, think about when you see the word triangulation, what does it remind you of? Probably it reminds you of the word triangle, which is the strongest geometric form in the world. According to Norman Danzig, no single method ever adequately solved the problem of rival causal factors, so multiple methods of observations must be employed. So what's the definition of triangulation? Cohen and Mannion defined triangulation as an attempt to map out or explain fully the richness and complexity of human behavior by studying it from more than one standpoint. Initially, in the 1950s and 1960s, triangulation was put forward as a way to strengthen the credibility of research findings. However, according to Patton, the main purpose of triangulation is not to demonstrate that different data sources or inquiry approaches yield essentially the same result. Instead, the main purpose is to check the consistency of the findings from different data sources or inquiry approaches. Finding inconsistencies are not to be viewed as weakening the credibility of results, but rather as offering opportunities for deeper insight between inquiry approach and the phenomenon under study. There are four types of triangulation according to Danzig, including data triangulation, investigator triangulation, theory triangulation, and methodological triangulation. Next, I will explain each in more detail. Data triangulation refers to the use of a variety of data sources in a study. For instance, when carrying out a case study about an education program, the researcher may collect data from different stakeholder groups, such as students, program administrators, teachers, and parents, to gain insights into their perspectives on the program. During the analysis stage, feedback from different groups would be compared to determine areas of agreement as well as areas of divergence. Investigator triangulation refers to the use of different researchers to balance out the subjective influences of individuals. For instance, during data analysis, more than one researcher can be involved in coding and categorization of codes to enhance the trustworthiness of the results. Theory triangulation refers to the use of multiple theoretical perspectives to interpret a set of data. This type of triangulation can be particularly useful to examine anomalous data. Tensions that may arise between theoretical explanations of the same data may yield new insights regarding the research problem. However, it is not easy for researchers to stand outside of their epistemological perspectives. As a result, it is really hard to do theory triangulation in practice. Finally, methodological triangulation refers to the use of multiple methods to study a problem. For instance, results from surveys, focus groups, and interviews would be compared to better inform research questions. There are several advantages of doing triangulation, including increasing confidence in research data, creating innovative ways of understanding a phenomena and thus revealing unique findings, challenging or integrating theories, and providing a clearer understanding of an issue. However, there are also practical difficulties regarding triangulation. Oftentimes, it is time consuming and sometimes expensive to do triangulation. Sometimes it is even impractical to do triangulation. Also, it may lead to possible inconsistency due to investigator bias and conflicts because of theoretical frameworks. Here are the resources I used to prepare this screencast. If you're interested in this topic, you can refer to those resources to find out more about triangulation. Finally, here's the assignment for today. Find a qualitative study that used triangulation published on a peer-reviewed journal in your field and write a brief critique on the study focusing on the issue of triangulation. Specifically, you can focus on points including what do you think of the triangulation the study employed, what benefits did it bring to the study, and any disadvantages, and also if you were to conduct the study, is there anything that you would have done differently? Um, that's all for this screencast. Thank you so much for listening.